Heaviest bodybuilders. Are you curious as to the weights of well-known bodybuilders? Given more muscle mass on them, expect that they weigh more than what you would expect. Hello and welcome back to our channel. In this video, let us take a look at some of the heaviest bodybuilders taking the professional stage. Number 6. Markus Roll. First up is Markus Roll, a 129kg German mass monster who also happens to be one of the fan favorites. Roll is currently a retired IFBB professional bodybuilder born in Germany. This amazing bodybuilder had sustained a previous knee injury in his last football game. When Roll reached 18 years of age, he began his bodybuilding training. Roll went on determined and disciplined. He used to have intense 6-day weekly training, which made him capable of competing in a professional stage 5 years later. When Roll was just starting his bodybuilding career, he simultaneously worked as a used car salesman. Then, a stepping stone of opportunity came as he got a deal with a famous brand named Ultimate Nutrition. 10 years after this opportunity, Roll now has Roll's Bestes, his own supplement company. Number 5. Lou Ferrigno. Lou Ferrigno is another massive bodybuilder with a weight of 129 kilograms. He is an American actor, trainer, and retired bodybuilder. In his prime bodybuilding years, Ferrigno won the IFBB Mr. America and back-to-back win in IFBB Mr. Universe. Moreover, he also had several acting roles in The Incredible Hulk, Sinbad of the Seven Seas, and Hercules. During Ferrigno's early years, he was afflicted with numerous ear infections, leading to hear loss. Because of this hearing loss, his speech was also subsequently impaired. He was unfortunately bullied for being mute and deaf. Eventually, Ferrigno developed a liking to comic books like Hulk and Spider-Man. Here, he felt the desire to be powerful enough to defend himself. This, of course, opened his path to bodybuilding. He started training at 13 years of age. Due to their economic status, he made makeshift weights with pails and cement. This simple training led him to win numerous awards eventually and even train with Arnold Schwarzenegger. With victory after victory, a documentary about him even boosted his popularity. Unfortunately, bodybuilding competitions were not enough to sustain his financial needs. He left the competition and worked in other fields. Number 4. Gunther Schlierkamp. Another massive German bodybuilder enters this list. He is none other than Gunther Schlierkamp, a massive 135kg retired IFBB professional bodybuilder. Schlierkamp grew up on a farm and eventually moved to the States when he got married. After an unfortunate divorce, he married an American personal trainer in 2007. Schlierkamp's first bodybuilding contest was the 1988 newcomer competition in his hometown, Germany. He even had an astounding win in his first competition as he got the Junior Heavyweight Award and overall crowns. Moreover, this massive bodybuilder also had major wins during his professional career. He had 6 consecutive wins in the Grand Prix amateur shows held in Europe. Then, he moved to the professional stage as he grabbed the win on the heavyweight division of the 1993 Amateur World Championships. This time, it was held in Seoul, South Korea. Schlierkamp showed what it means to bulldoze his way. It is not surprising how massive he actually is. Number 3. Ronnie Coleman. Ronnie Coleman is another retired professional bodybuilder. He has an insane body weight of reaching 150 kilograms. Paired with his incredible and well-conditioned physique, Coleman was simply one of the most enormous beasts in the bodybuilding stage. Coleman had a rough start in life. Despite graduating cum laude with an accounting degree, he failed to land an accounting job. Eventually, he worked as a police officer. But Coleman did not stop and he worked his way up to the top. Despite the slow progress, Coleman showed that progress is progress. He began entering competitions but not bagging any placements, until eventually, he got his amazing win streaks. Why is Coleman regarded as the greatest bodybuilder of all time? Well, his achievements are no joke. He won Mr. Olympia 8 years straight, but it does not end there. He even got a record for most IFBB wins ever during his time, which was 26. Undeniably, Coleman had become successful. This led to numerous product endorsements and career opportunities which he maximized. However, an unfortunate course of events occurred. Coleman's monstrous weights program took a lot of toll on his body. He deteriorated. Taking hip surgeries and other medical interventions did not improve his condition. What worsened his condition was he pushed through with training even with a deteriorated state. Now, Coleman is retired. Despite this, the bodybuilding industry looks up to Coleman as a massive freak with an amazing professional feat. Big Ramy. Mamdou Muhammad Hassan Al-Sbai is another massive bodybuilder on this list. He is an Egyptian IFBB professional. His massive weight of 143 kilograms brought about his nickname Big Ramy. Recently, during 2020 and 2021, Big Ramy is the defending Mr. Olympia champion. Watch out, Big Ramy has a lot to offer aside from his sheerly massive size. Big Ramy began his professional career as he won the overall title in the 2012 Amateur Olympia held in Kuwait. What is impressive is that Big Ramy was only training for 3 years. Big Ramy did not stop and pursued even more competitions and scooped up more awards. Who would not be amazed by this beastly bodybuilder? Unfortunately, Big Ramy tested positive for COVID-19 in 2020. This prevented his participation in the 2020 Europa Pro Bodybuilding Championships. This was quite a wasted opportunity knowing that Big Ramy has the physique, the build, and the size fit for a king bodybuilder. Number 1. Greg Kovacs. Now we have reached the last spot on our massive bodybuilders list. What would you expect? The last on this list is Greg Kovacs, a gigantic Canadian IFBB professional bodybuilder with 150 kilograms. Undeniably, Kovacs is the most massive among these bodybuilders list. Aside from his weight, Kovacs is also blessed with a colossal height. He stands 6 feet 4 inches. Kovacs began training for sports like hockey and soccer before pursuing more serious bodybuilding training. Because of his efforts in training, Kovacs got his IFBB Pro card by 1996. This was not surprising knowing that Kovacs was already massive during this time. By 2005, Kovacs started his own business and coaching career. Unfortunately, by 2013, Kovacs passed away due to heart failure. He truly left a big void in the bodybuilding industry as he is regarded as the largest pro bodybuilder. Numerous bodybuilders rely on their physique as given by their training and discipline, but developing very monstrous weights is absolutely not easy.